Thanks everyone tuning into Sin's Workshop. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today we're going to be reviewing Deadly Ever After by Brittany Johnson. This is an arc sent to me by the publisher, and I didn't love it. I liked it, but I didn't love it. It follows two princesses, Amala and Cardassia. They pretty much, they're dead. They died. You get to see Amala die. You see someone stab her. As for Cardassia, it looks like she just had a cough and died in her sleep, right? They are in this realm, this world in between, and when they find each other, it's, you know, Amala is really sweet, but Cardassia has she has trust issues up the wazoo, right? And then, you know, they're kind of met with women who I kind of want to call like the Fates, right? Okay. So, the Fates pretty much tell them, this is your second chance. And, you know, if you want to live again, this is your one and only chance to do so, right? Well, they have to traverse this magical realm and get to the Colosseum in 3 days, I think it is, and get their true love's kiss. Obviously, what I did find predictable was they fall in love with each other. That part was predictable. I'm like, oh, these two girls are going to be each other's true love's kiss. Not that I'm mad about it. I'm mad that I found it so predictable. And that's the part that's the part that bugged me. That I saw that coming the moment they met. I'm like, these two. And the moment that it was introduced, like, you have to get true love's kiss, I'm like, it's going to be these two girls. They are going to get true love's kiss. They are each other's true loves. That part bugged me. It really annoys me. Maybe it's just because I read a lot, so things are just like predictable to me nowadays, right? But overall, I still really liked the story, and I think I really liked it because of the characterization. As they're going on this journey, you know, they have to face a lot of challenges, and in order to do so, they have to face a lot of their life, you know, memories of their life. You know, Amala's trying to figure out who killed her, who stabbed her and left her to bleed out, who drugged her and then stabbed her, you know? And it goes along lines of her life. You know, she's very trusting. She's very protected. Her father is the king, and he is emotionally, mentally, and at times physically abusive. He never wanted a daughter, but the daughter is what he got. He made her feel so unworthy. She's like, no, this is my place in life. So she was very, very docile. And it's not until she dies and then is, you know, awakened that she discovers, my father is an ass. And it takes her some time. It does take her a lot of time to figure that out, because she does make excuses for him, you know, as many abuse victims do. In the beginning, they're just like, oh, he didn't mean it. Oh, you know, she is in that stage. And by the end, she's like, the moment she stands up to her father, that part was amazing. Absolutely love that part, because it was that's what you wanted. You know, you're seeing her grow. You don't want her to be that docile, submissive girl that he groomed her to be. You want her to be the fierce warrior that she has, but without losing her gentleness and her kindness. You know, she very much is a sweetheart. So I love that she was able to find her self-worth and regain her identity and establish an identity outside of her father's controlling narrative. I thought that part of the story was done really, really well. For Cardassia, I mean, her story is more, she's grieving her, you know, she's grieving her brother's death, right? She's like, the family knew he was dying and no one told me. So she has a lot of trust issues. She has a lot of walls up. Her journey is all about letting go of those trust issues, forgiving her parents for something that was out of their control, and honoring her dead brother's, you know, wishes, because he, as it turns out, did not want his sister to know. You know, just think, my sister's keeper, I guess. He wanted to die on his own terms. Like, he knew it. He had pretty much made peace with that. So he wasn't, you know, upset by it. But he didn't want his sister and their time together to be shadowed by that. So you understand. So she has to learn to trust again. She has to learn to break down the walls that she set up around her heart. And she does that by growing close to Amala. So I think their dynamic was really well done. But again, the moment they meet, you already know, oh, these two are... I mean, it's super predictable. But I like the journey that they go on, and I like how they come out of it together. And I do like that they end up together, because I do think they have a lot of balance. I just hated that it was just so absolutely predictable. And I think that's just because I read a lot, you know? You know, when you read a lot, sometimes things just become predictable, and I think that's unfortunately the problem. But I still enjoyed the story. I think it was really interesting. I liked how they're meeting different goddesses in this middling realm, and how they're going on this adventure together, and they're bringing out the best of each other. You know, they're lifting each other up. So, you know, I really do think it was a really, really good novel. I just didn't love it, but I really did like it, and I quite enjoyed it. So, yeah, solid 3.5 out of 5 stars if I had to really rank it. So, on that note, thank you all for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your book loving friends. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading!